Hey guys, welcome to a very special Christmas edition of Tommy's Take.
Modern talk.
How's my antler room? Is it okay? So I, Tommy, will be telling you my take on Christmas songs. So my criteria is that it's a well-written song. It sounds Christmassy, the instrumental noises, and it has Christmas references in it. So, of course, I love all the classics, like Burl Ives and all that, that stuff. But these are kind of my favorites. So, the last one on the list is "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" by Thurl Croft. He has a great voice. It's like what's his name, Darth Vader's, but it's a different guy. It's well written. It feels like a Dr. Seuss. I don't know who wrote it. I should have looked this up. But it's a Dr. Seussy written song, and it just sounds good too. And it obviously has Christmas references. And then I have to do this one just because it is the best one, and I don't like including this one because it's so, mainstream and overplayed and all that stuff. But "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey. It's just, there's a reason why it's like the number one song every year during Christmas time. It's pretty insane. It's really good. "Wanting Just You as a Present," like that's so cute, and I love that. "Christmas Time Is Here" by Vince Guaraldi, I believe. It's the Peanuts Christmas one that you kind of mostly know. It's kind of like creepy and sad, and it's like little kids doing it. Peanuts Christmas is so ingrained in me, and I try to watch it every year. So that's like, I have to listen to that for it to be Christmas. And it says "Christmas Time Is Here," that's what it's all about. This one, I don't know, I think everyone knows it to hear it, but "This Christmas" by Donny Hathaway. I always think that this is Stevie Wonder, but Stevie Wonder has one too, and that's good. But it just has it has all the references that I want. I feel like in a song, in a Christmas song, and it just sounds good and it sounds Christmassy. So those are all the criterias. And this one's a really dark horse that I didn't even know about until last year, and I listened to Apple Music playlist, and they included this one, and I hated a lot of them because they included way too many. Like, I just like the classics mostly, with some exceptions. But "Snowman" by Sia is really good. So this is my third favorite in my Tommy's Take, and it's really good. I don't know what it means exactly. It could be about her coke dealer for all I know. And I'm not even like a huge fan of Sia. Like, I like Sia, but I don't know any of her songs off the top of my head. But I don't know. She just killed it with this one, in my opinion. It's well written, and it just like sounds like a good song, even if it's not Christmassy. But it is Christmassy. It's just good. Check that one out. And then my number two is "Please Come Home for Christmas" by the Eagles. This one's like a kind of sadder, somber one, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of beautiful in that way to me, because you like this, there's sadness that comes along with the holidays sometimes, and I think that encaptures the sadness, but also like kind of twinklies of the holidays. Um, and then my top one is Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. It's phenomenal. It's so good. It's so well written. Um, there's a whole story in it. It just sounds good to my ears, my little deer ears. Um, it's 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 phenomenal. Um, it's kind of like a modern thing too, where like she's lonely and she has to spend it alone, but she's gonna um, it's okay because she's gonna like do some self-love in that, and then she meets a guy haphazardly that she's been liking, and then they spend it together, and then she totally turns around. She's like kind of curmudgeonly and crusty in the first two verses, and then the third one she's like all in on Christmas. And that's kind of how it is. Like if you have bad Christmas experiences, because uh, the tension is so heightened because there's so much pressure. So if you do get let down on Christmas, then it hurts extra because everyone should be happy and perfect and jolly. But if that happens a couple years in a row, like you just get crusty about it, and then all it takes is like love to break your heart open from that crust, and love Christmas and be back in that beautiful, loving spirit of Christmas. So those are my top 8 Christmas songs, my favorite Christmas songs, the best Christmas songs, in my opinion, as Tommy the Taker. I don't like that. It sounds like a kidnapper. But yeah, so thank you for watching. And this has been Tommy's Take.